Hello out there. Sorry. I'm like bumping and whatnot. All right, let me see if I can switch hands. I know, I'm still, like, I really have got to clean out the back of my car. Like, my stand is in here. As last I checked, it's just back here underneath my music stands and microphone stands and stuff. Hi, I'm a musician too. So I keep a lot of my music equipment in the back. That's just like hardware, like I said, just like music stands and microphone stands. The electronics, of course, are in the house, but you know, it's like one less step to worry about. But anyway, I am on my way to the grocery store to shop for my brother, very specifically. Um, as I'm learning to navigate his care and figure out like all the things when it comes to his rights and my rights as his caregiver, he kind of got sick like a week or two ago because he was eating garbage food. I warned him and he got sick. And now, after he's feeling better, he has come to me and, well, basically, I told him, I was like, listen, are you ready to eat healthy now? And he said, yeah, I want to eat more healthy. So oh goodness. So on Thursday, a couple of days ago, I took him to eat, and it was kind of a test. Okay, so I was trying to test his strength of will, even with mental illness. Okay, I took him to a place that has healthy choices or healthier choices, and it had, I guess I call it fun food, stuff like burgers and pizza and all the other stuff. So on the menu there were salads, and that's the reason why I kind of took him there. And it was, you know, a space where I knew there might not be a lot of people around because, again, of, you know, his mental illness. So I told him, oh, we're gonna go get some food or whatever. So we went. He chose a salad. Okay, he chose a salad. So I guess I'm, you know, saying he passed the test. So we talked more while he was eating about the things that he would like to have. I have taken him on, you know, trips before, and some were good, you know, beneficial to him. Some, I don't know, like in the moment he, you know, this was like a few months ago. So now I think it's just easier for me to just go ahead and get it for him rather than, I don't know, try to teach him, because I don't know, maybe eventually I'll try again later. But right now, I'm just trying to get him back healthy and in a place where he can have some executive functioning a little bit more. Because when he got physically sick, his mental illness, of course, flared up a little bit too. All right. But, so on the list, and this is kind of where I might have to make a second trip anyway. Now, I was giving him or not buying him ramen noodles. And if you know how to make ramen noodles healthy, then you can. I tried to offer that to him, and he was, you know, he didn't want to do that. So I was buying him ramen noodles, and he was just eating them straight out of the, you know, the packet with the, what they call the flavor pack. But since he got sick, I think he has decided he does not want to eat ramen noodles now, because he thinks that was making him sick, but really it was all the junk food that he was finding and getting. I don't know. Like one day I found that he had children's cereal. I'm like, where did you find this, first of all? Like, I do give him money, so maybe he went to the corner store and got like kids cereal and just started gorging it. Okay. So yeah, so he doesn't want ramen noodles right now. And I'm like, okay, so that's a little bit where it could have been a sustainable meal, especially if I taught him how to do it. But like I said, maybe for another time. All right. He does want celery. He already has carrots, but there's nothing to put, like, he likes dips, okay? I'm gonna have to modify his dips uh, because even condiments have so much sugar in it. Like, people don't realize how much sugar is even in like ketchup. It's probably even more sugar than if you just went ahead and had like a fruit juice or something. Like, that's how ridiculous it is. And so I will get him his ranch dressing that he keeps asking for. Um oh, it's an emergency fire truck coming. All right. So yeah, fire truck coming. And yeah, so he'll get some celery. He'll get he already has carrots. I hope he starts eating it soon. I was giving him hummus too. He liked the hummus. And I don't know if again he feeling like he likes to eat, but he's afraid of new food. Okay? So let me hurry before this other fire truck comes. Alright. So he did enjoy the hummus before he got sick, but now I'm wondering if he's just afraid of new foods now. So I'll give him his, salad dressing. Last time he asked for mayonnaise. I very, very mindfully made sure it was in one of those squeezable jars versus the like open jar, because he'll take it and just start like seriously just gorging. So I'm trying to find ways to slow him down as far as like portion control. Right? So open jars, peanut butter. I mean, I can only do what I can do, right? So he's getting peanut butter. He likes the crunchy kind, so I'll give him the crunchy kind. I'm trying to think of anything else that will be the healthy thing. So leaning more into, even though I know me, knowing this, uh, granola bars, I already know there's a lot of them that are disguised as granola bars and they're really just candy bars. Okay, that I know. But because I'm trying to get him slowly more into healthy eating, it might be where I just get him like, see, it's hard for me to even say that. It's like, because I know they're just candy. It's just filled with sugar and it's disguised as health. So I will do my best around that. And I'm going to tell you now, as I'm, traveling to the grocery store, I want to make sure that the people who are here on my live are actually, asking questions maybe about the food choices I'm about to make for my brother. So yeah, so celery, he already has the carrots. Let's see, he likes beans, and so he did ask for a can of black beans. And so I'll be getting some of those. He already has field peas there, and I'm just trying to make sure he has things that he can easily cook. And that's another, I don't want to say obstacle, because sometimes because of his mental illness, he'll feel motivated to cook, and then sometimes he won't feel motivated to cook at all. Like last night. Like, I'm trying to be more observant of his behaviors. And even though I knew he wanted to eat food, I could tell he wasn't motivated to cook. I would have offered to cook for him or defrost something for him, and he probably would have just said no. Okay, so I'm trying to find things that he can eat. He likes pot pies, so those are kind of the things I'm gonna have to, in this particular store has them at a decent price, So pot pies. I'll get him small personal pizzas. Again, I'm trying to encourage him to eat more at home instead of wherever he's going and getting just junk food. Because a lot of the excess sugar and salt and bad fats, I think the industry is doing better with the fats. But there's still, a lot of companies and a lot of products that still have the canola oils and the corn oils. Those are not good. I'm going to just tell you now. So I still have to, like, how can I explain this? he will rely upon certain brands too. So I'm not going to name the brands, but I know it's definitely a corn oil. So again, I kind of have to, be okay with that for him until I can convince him otherwise. Maybe an olive oil instead. You know, or I don't know. I hate to do this. Like I like coconut oil. If I can find a way to partial out some of the corn oil and make it a mix, I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. We'll see. So coconut oil is a better oil than corn oil, even for cooking, because uh, coconut oil takes high heat. Like you can cook under high temperatures with it. All right. Oh goodness. And I guess the other challenge is kind of dreary out here, and it's a Saturday. And even though I thought 1 hour would be perfect enough time, now I'm starting to wonder. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of cars out here, and I don't like. I'm that kind of person who I purposely get up early in the morning and go to the grocery store to avoid the crowds and people just standing around and being random, because people are random. They are wasteful with their time, and I'm about efficiency. That's another thing about me. That's why I meal plan once a week, so that way I know I have what I need for the week, and I don't have to guess. I don't have to second guess my nutrition choices or whatever. It's already there, ready and waiting. All right, so I don't know. Maybe I'll start another live. I don't know. No, you know what? No, I'm because I like efficiency. I want to get in and get out. So I'm gonna quickly go in. I'm gonna double check that I have my list that I wrote Thursday for him. Yep. All right. So on the list, I wrote a bunch of things, but I don't know if I'll be getting everything today. So, oh yeah, he said he wanted olives. Olives. I do want to get him olives, but I feel like he's been enjoying the pickles too. So maybe I will get the olives, but I'll also just know that maybe more pickles moving forward. He said coleslaw pre-made. I'm like, okay, I can live with that. Again, I may have to add a little more spice in there or something, some turmeric for inflammation for him. Of course, he wants his milk, ranch dressing, his black beans. Pineapple juice is at a different store. The kind I prefer for him to have that's more actual pineapple versus sugar and water. He said celery, peanut butter, seltzer water. I'm gonna check the prices here, but there's certain stores that do better than others. Raisins. Oh, I made a rice pudding a couple of weeks ago, and put some in the freezer. He ate some of them and he forgot he ate them, I guess. And then he was like, I asked him, what do you think about the rice pudding? He was like, I don't remember eating. It's like, there's some missing, so you did eat them. He was like, oh yeah. And I had some leftover raisins in the cabinets. In I thought cabinets that he would not look in. Again, you gotta save yourself from yourself. So he found the raisins and he ate them. So I would prefer him eating things like that other than like junk food and candy. All right, so I will get him raisins. Nuts, he does eat them. I think I would like to try to find them in like portion control packages. Again, just for that. And then I'm saying shredded cheese, but I'm gonna just look at this price because I was telling him about beans and rice. That's again something I need to start meal prepping for him on those days that he just does not feel motivated to cook. Rice takes, oh, it didn't take that long, but if he's not feeling well enough to actually cook for himself, like he does cook rice, he does cook grits, he does cook pastas, boiling the water. But if it's taking too long, or if he just feels like the low motivation is there showing up, then he won't do it. So some of these things I kind of will have to just go ahead and make for him and put him in the freezer. All he has to do is defrost and it's ready. Um, yeah, so this is a decent list. I don't know about the coleslaw here at this particular store, but I am here for the pot pies, which are not on this list, and the small pizzas. Again, to distract him from trying to just go insane about like junk food. So this is a way for me to help make a balance for him. All right, so we'll see if I come back on and show you what I purchase for him. All right, take care, y'all.